Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes joins us now. She was inside the Capitol during the insurrection. Nancy, good morning. We just saw how close lawmakers came to the mob, in many cases just moments from interacting with them. What are Republicans saying now after they've heard this case?
Well, many of them came out of day one of opening arguments, Anthony, and understandably said that this was horrific, reliving what they went through that day. And what was really interesting was to see how many of them said that the case that the impeachment managers laid out, that the president was in part responsible, was compelling. Senator Lisa Murkowski, who you heard in Nicole's piece, said that it's clear that he should never be president again. John Thune of South Dakota, a member of leadership, said that they made a strong showing. Now, I talked to a top Republican aide late in the evening, and he said he still thinks that at most 10 Republicans will vote to convict. He argued that anything beyond that would require the kind of political courage that we haven't seen in some time, in his words. But 10 is still a lot more than Republicans were predicting just a few weeks ago. So this is a really fluid situation, Anthony, and one big wild card is Republican leader Mitch McConnell. No one seems to know exactly where he stands. If he comes down on the side of conviction, then all bets are off.
Former President Trump starts laying out, the lawyers for former President Trump start laying out his case tomorrow. What do we expect?
Well, based on the legal briefs that they have already submitted, they are going to argue that President Trump did nothing wrong at all, that there was no way he could know that this insurrection would take place, that when he said that his supporters should fight, that he didn't mean it literally, and they're probably going to play clips of other lawmakers using similar language over the years. But what they're going to have to explain, Anthony, is why then he did so little after this insurrection began.
Nancy Cordes. Thank you, Nancy.